guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Shreya. So as I had promised yesterday that I'll share the strategy for SBI Clerical Mains examination as the result was out just yesterday only. So in this video I'll be discussing with you guys that what you should follow in the last few days left for the examination. जो लास्ट के दिन आपके बच्चे हैं उसमें आपको क्या सब चीज़ें फॉलो करनी चाहिए मेरे अकॉर्डिंग वो मैं शेयर करूँगी आप लोगों से, बिकॉज मैंने SBI क्लरिकल और SBI PO दोनों का पेपर क्रैक किया हुआ है. ओके, तो द रिमेनिंग लास्ट 10-15 डेज़ में व्हाट शुड बी योर अप्रोच, किस तरह से आपको करना चाहिए उसके बारे में मैं डिस्कस करूँगी. तो मैं ये मान के चल रही हूँ कि जैसा मैंने आप लोगों को पहले से ही बोला हुआ है, जो लोग भी मेरे चैनल को फॉलो कर रहे हैं, तो ऑल दोज गाइज आई एम सेइंग कि I had always stressed on that you should focus on GA right from your prelims preparation. So I hope कि आप लोग इस चीज़ को फॉलो कर रहे थे. एंड इन केस वैसे लोग जो लोग GA को फॉलो नहीं कर रहे थे या आप प्रीलिम्स निकला एंड देन दे आर थिंकिंग टू गो फॉर द मेंस और टू प्रिपेयर फॉर दैट, गाइज आई विल बी रियली ऑनेस्ट, थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम तो यू विल फेस फॉर श्योर, बिकॉज आपको प्रीवियस 4-5 मंथ्स का जनरल अवेयरनेस कवर करना है एंड उसमें टाइम तो लगेगा, राइट. प्लस इफ़ आपने मेंस लेवल के क्वेश्चंस देखे हैं दैट यू हैव बीन यूज्ड टू विद सम क्वेश्चंस फॉर मेंस एग्जामिनेशन, सो दैट इज़ वेल एंड गुड. बट इन केस इफ नॉट, देन ऑब्वियसली द लेवल इज I can say it is quite high in terms of maths, reasoning, even in terms of English also. The standard will rise for sure. Either it is the PO examination or it is a clerical examination. In both papers the level of question will rise for sure. आप ऐसा कर सकते हो, जो भी लोग अभी पेपर देने वाले हैं, आप डेली का अपना एक रूटीन फॉर्मुलेट करिए. आपको जनरल अवेयरनेस को चाहे कोई PDF यू कैन गेट, आप अड्डा 247 पढ़ो, आप टेक्स्ट बुक पढ़ो, आप वाई स्टडी, ग्रेड अप, Affairs Cloud, any one of your own choice in which you guys are comfortable, you just download it. If you have it already, then it is well and good, but in case if you don't have, so download it from the past 3-4 months, at least for the 3-4 months. I mean, to be on a more safer side, it is suggested to study for 6 months, but you should start from reverse order, I would say. Like if it is September, then you should cover the current affairs of September first, then you go for August, July, this way. You have to do it in that way, that you should cover in reverse order all the current affairs, certain banking news also. Just memorize it completely. I mean, give it 3 divisions, 4 divisions, okay, in a day, on a daily basis, the PDFs of the current affairs. You just memorize it up to an extent that, I mean, once you see the question, it should strike you. That kind of preparation you need to make, and it is possible. I'm talking about those people who have already studied that. I mean, you guys have to get into the mode of revision, because I am assuming that you have already been through the current affairs from the prelims preparation itself, and same has to be the approach for those people also who have cleared it for the first time and have not been covering general awareness. जिन्होंने नहीं किया है GA स्टार्टिंग से प्रिपेयर, उनके लिए भी यही होगा, पर आपको थोड़ी मेहनत ज़्यादा करनी पड़ेगी, ठीक है, आपको एफर्ट ज़्यादा लगाना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि आप उन लोगों से कम्पीट कर रहे हो जो लोग उस चीज़ को करते आ रहे हैं. ओके, GA को लेकर के स्ट्रैटेजी आप दोबारा से मैं एक्सप्लेन कर रही हूँ आपको क्या करना है, बिकॉज मैंने क्लरिकल का भी एक बार क्वालिफाई किया था, बट मैंने यही गलती की थी दैट आई डिड नॉट फॉलो द करेंट अफेयर्स, एंड ऑल ऑफ अ सडन व्हेन आई क्वालिफाइड, देन इट वाज क्वाइट हेक्टिक फॉर मी to cover the entire current affairs and banking news. So this mistake I did not repeat it in my second attempt, like in clerical mains, but for PO it was my first ever mains. Okay, so जो स्ट्रैटेजी मैंने अप्लाई की थी मैं वही डिस्कस कर रही हूँ आपसे. आप पर डे आप मॉर्निंग में उठिए, जितने बजे भी कोशिश करिए थोड़ा अर्ली मॉर्निंग उठिए, टाइम अपना सेव करिए, ओके, और आप GA को रिवाइज करना शुरू करिए सुबह में, जितना आपसे हो सके, जो भी आपसे पॉसिबल हो. एट 1 रीडिंग आप जितना पढ़ सको उतना आप पढ़ो, फिर उसको रिवाइज़ करो, एंड फॉर श्योर आप मेमोराइज़ कर पाएंगे चीज़ों को. बैंकिंग से रिलेटेड न्यूज़ आप पढ़िए, नेशनल इंटरनेशनल इम्पोर्टेंस की न्यूज़ पढ़िए, गवर्नमेंट से रिलेटेड कोई स्कीम वगैरह या कोई इस तरह का इवेंट है, इंटरनेशनल न्यूज़ अगर कोई आई है उसको पढ़िए। देन आप स्पोर्ट्स या अवार्ड्स भी आप कवर कर सकते हो। तो ये सारा कुछ एक कंपाइल्ड फॉर्म में इट इज़ गिवन इन द PDF, सो यू कैन गो विद दैट, ओके। And next I would say, coming to the mathematics section, see, don't go for any book at this stage, because I think the only thing that can help you guys is mock test for maths and for reasoning also, because in maths DI will be there and few questions of arithmetic and quantity one comparison kind of question will be there. So you will have to improve your data interpretation skills, so you should practice all sorts of the DIs, the beat, pie chart, table, etc, etc. You will have to cover that through mock test. In mains, the level of mathematics is quite high. I mean, they ask very difficult and time consuming question, so at least you should practice the questions of up to that level. Whatever mock test series you are following, that is okay. I followed ADDA and GradeUp, and you can pursue as per your own choice, because I would not suggest that. हो सकता है आपका कोई और preference हो या कोई new test series आई हो, which I don't know. So whatever you find possible, because more or less every site is almost equivalent kind of, so you can choose any one from your choice and give at least 2 mock tests daily for mains. 2 minimum, 2 is a must. You'll have to give entire full mock test, I would say, and the rest of time you should devote for general awareness, revising general awareness. That's it. So practice data interpretation as much as you can. Practice arithmetic also. Just revise your concepts for arithmetic. Try to improve your speed also, because it is also a necessary subject. You have to pass it, but don't take that much. Don't go in a panic mode out, because obviously from pre to mains there is quite upscaling of the level of question. So be confident on your preparation and just keep trying and trying. For maths, the only thing is solving mock tests. That's it. Now coming up to the reasoning section, if I'll say, it is basically divided into 2 parts, that is puzzles, the logical reasoning section, the logical reasoning section, and few questions from the miscellaneous section, that is coding, decoding, then syllogs and all that. These are the topics that are covered in reasoning. More weightage is given to puzzle and your logical reasoning section, so you'll have to practice it in that way only. Try to improve your speed in terms of puzzle, because in prelims they ask single variable puzzles or something, but for mains the level is very high. I mean, they include multiple variables and many kind of cases, they'll just confuse you in mains. So for that you should have already practiced questions for that level beforehand only, because otherwise you will find it very difficult to crack puzzle in the mains. I mean, obviously it was tough for me also. I could not clear more than 2 puzzles in the mains examination, but yeah, I was fair enough prepared for the logical reasoning part. So that is also important. You should practice puzzle, as well as you have to give time to logical reasoning section also. Statement assumption, statement inference kind of question, you should practice that also in your mock test. You have to find a balance between puzzle and logical reasoning section. Like if a puzzle don't work up, then at least I can secure marks in the logical reasoning section. Or in case if I cannot cover a logical reasoning section, then at least I can solve a puzzle. So it should be balanced. And the rest of the questions, the coding, decoding or syllogism, you can see it from the mock test only. I mean, it is not that much complex. Then few questions of machine input output are also there, so for that also you will have to practice. Okay, so go and just solve as many mocks as you can for the maths and reasoning section. And now coming to the English section, the most neglected section, but it should not be done now. So in mains they will ask you conceptual question, or they'll check your understanding skills, as I had already told you guys. So you should try to solve as many RCs and passages in the English section. Few new pattern questions also they ask, like they'll give you a paragraph and they'll highlight one sentence. You'll have to replace it to so that its meaning doesn't doesn't get changed or its meaning gets completely changed. So this is only possible if you have a good understanding of English. Okay, I'm assuming that in case if you are good in English, then also you'll have to practice, and if you feel that English is maybe it's your weakness, then also you'll have to practice it in the last few days, and obviously you can do it with mocks only. So ultimately now I would just like to summarize these four subjects. General awareness, you just download the current affairs PDF and go through it for the past 4-5 months, and in case you can cover it for 6 months, then it is well and good. You should just revise it, because I told you guys that I'm assuming that you have been doing this from the starting of your preparation for prelims only. In case if you can cover this much current affairs in 15 days, it is well and good, but it would it would be a tough task, I can say. To be honest, it is a tough task. I faced it in my first attempt. Okay, so you should do that. Revise the current affairs. Just have a basic knowledge of certain banking terms also, like RBI, monetary policy, inflation, the acts, the Negotiable Instrument Act, Banking Regulation Act, these kind of things you should know. Basic knowledge, not so in depth. You should go for that also. Static GK, I mean, it was not asked that much in clerical or POs. Rest of two topics, they are to be covered for sure: current affairs and banking awareness. And the revision time that you should give to GA is at least 2-3 hours. 2-3 hours you should dedicatedly give to general awareness. You should revise it, just memorize it numerous times as much as possible. Don't go for multiple sources, I'll tell you. Keep 2 sources, at max 2, or I mean, yeah, maximum 2 sources are enough for you guys to revise it, because they'll just the coachings will present it in different format, but the news is same. So instead of going through different sources that I should go choose this one, okay, my friend is suggesting this one, so I should go for that, rely on what you have been practicing since starting. Instead of having multiple sources, have one source and do multiple revisions. That should be a better approach. So you should do that for general awareness section. Coming up to maths and reasoning, I already told you that you know what all topics are there. DI plays a major role in maths, and the arithmetic is also there, so you should practice it from the mocks only. Give full mocks, I mean not in case if you wish, you can give section. Yeah, that's it. Mock test and GA revision. This is the only thing that you should do in the last few days left. And now certain words of motivation that I'll say, that you should not compromise with your physical and mental health also. Why? Because once you're healthy from here, then only you can perform good in your examination. That is a must. In case if you feel bored, listen some music, spend some time doing some extracurriculars also, but don't get under too much pressure, because you'll start having a feeling like nothing is completed, or how should I prepare. So don't go in panic mode. Whatever I'm telling you guys, just follow it religiously. It will help for sure. Your diet is there, maintain your good health, get up early, and in case if you're a night owl, as I was also, I used to study in night, if you're that kind of, then no problem is there. Having 2-3 breaks in between of half an hour, 1 hour, that kind of thing I used to do during the last few days of my preparation. And once I gave the mock test, then obviously then I took a break, and during that time I used to read out some current affairs only. I used to revise that PDF again, so that every time I revise that, some new thing I used to capture from it, and whatever I had already learned, it was getting revised. So multiple revisions you should do for current affairs. Just cover it up properly. And for those guys who are going to appear for the mains for the first time, okay, so don't get too much stressed out. If you wish, you can follow the approach that I followed. It is nothing sort of a rocket science. You can do that. Plan according to your own comfort, whether you're comfortable studying in night or you prefer studying in early morning. But yeah, you should give at least 7 to 8 hours for sure. it is a must. The time that you have left with, until and unless you give this much time, then I think it is tough to clear the mains examination. Okay, so that was all about the strategy. This was all that I wanted to discuss with you guys. In case you still have any query related to the mains examination, so you can post it down in the comment section. And yes, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, then do press the subscribe button and like the video and share with your friends if you find it useful. All the very best to you guys for your mains examination. See you in the next video. Bye.